Half.
Half.
Which half?
Luke and I are
We're from Los Angeles originally.
And we are from
New York.
Well, we knew each other kind of vaguely from Los Angeles.
We played in bands together a lot.
Yeah,
without
like-
really knowing each other.
Yeah, like the furthest that we got was just kind of like, oh, what's up, man? How's it going?
And
that
in
was
high
that.
school with James, we played in bands together, and we also kind of didn't really know each other. I don't know. And then
we interned together.
we
That's
were
like
all
when we really got
interns.
to know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We got to know each other. Like the two groups collided through our internships.
exactly.
Well, Luke was working at Gucci. They were interning at Armani, and then I had a friend at Prada that I was interning with.
So we were all studying at Parsons, kind of like on our own, doing our own thing. Like I didn't really know James, but we just kind of all wound up there anyway. So just following our passions led to.
We could smell the scent of fashion.
You can smell fashion in a city like New York.
It's crazy. It's strong.
So
It
yeah,
doesn't smell good, but you can smell it.
you can always smell fashion.
And I mean,
That's how we met.
Before I met anybody, I did this like as an idiot in high school, and then like it was a thing where it wasn't a band really. It was just like a guitar and computer files and stuff. And then when we all went to Parsons, it kind of just gelled. And you know, I met Ari because he was kind of one of like the more lucrative art students because he always had cool glasses. And
That's what I did.
yeah, he was studied fine art wear.
But yeah, we basically, like we said, we were all in bands in high school, and we kind of gave all that up when we were in fashion school.
yeah.
And then we kind of missed it. We thought like both worlds could still work together. So,
Yeah.
So I mean, really, just it was the re-emergence of that just being like number one passion, like just retook the front seat basically.
Yeah, totally. You know, I would go to New York when I was in high school. Like I lived in the suburbs. I'd take the train in, see what was hot today. Back in like 2004, hanging out with like people that were way older than me, and it was cool. And they were way smarter than me, and I asked them how to do things, like how to make music with like Game Boys and Nintendos and stuff. And they were kind enough to like really help that. Like even before I was in college, you know. Yeah, and then that whole world just kind of.
I mean, to answer if we were always in it, no, we weren't. We were in like more usual rock and punk bands before.
Oh, always, yeah, always, no.
And then,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
don't know,
yeah.
I was doing electronic music separately too, not 8-bit stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I grew up playing in crappy hardcore and punk bands. That was, yeah, we were bad.
8-bit came later on.
Yeah.
For pretty much all of us, like it was especially just kind of weird because the scene in LA is so removed from the scene in New York, and at that time, like when I first found out about it, there wasn't a whole lot to find out about. It was just kind of a weird fluke that I got interested in it to begin with.
Do you guys play video games when you're kids? Or still?
Everyone but Ari.
Yeah.
Everyone but Ari.
I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo and stuff?
You know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite games? Like,
I don't know, anything that is either like fun with bros or anything that is like
A video game. Anything that's a video game.
yeah, pretty much anything with points.
yeah. Do you have like next gen consoles and everything?
I do. I just got one.
Which one?
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Working on it. It's a really good game.
I haven't seen those in forever.
It's the new thing.
I mean,
They're
yeah,
gonna blow up.
it was on hiatus for a while, but they're finally out. This one's actually like a beta of the next one.
They're putting out a 3D soon. They're like having me test it.
Solid.
Yeah. Anamanaguchi branded.
Anamanaguchi Tamagotchi.
So, would you ever consider like modding any of the next gen like controllers or? Like, the
Is-
guitar
Yeah, I was
or-
actually thinking like we have a couple ideas of getting like Xbox 360 controllers and getting like a bedazzler and like bedazzling them, selling them in like thrift shops, you know, like mom and pop thrift shops across America, bedazzling them and also, you know, dipping them in caramel, like
Chocolate,
Yeah.
just various dippings.
Every 10th one gets dipped in acid.
cheeses,
Fondue.
yeah,
Fondues.
curry, with curry sauce.
Yeah, it's like fusion.
So do you intend to stay in this sort of video game genre or?
Well, for starters, it's just very commonly misperceived as a video game-esque genre. It's not. It's people using that hardware, and that has nothing else to do with it. It's got nothing to do with like.
Speak up, Ari.
It's not. They can hear me fine. It's yeah. I mean, it's by no means supported by like the gaming industry or any or like of that world. So we intend to keep doing what we're doing, but it's not.
Well, I mean, like, you know, your music gets associated with video games a lot because it has that.
Yeah.
Only for the sound palette, but
But would you try to create that same kind of sound if you're using like normal synths, or is it just because of what you're, you know, the instruments that you're using?
Idiot.
Rolling with it, man.
I wanted the ball. I didn't want you to throw it at me.
Yeah, I guess like the main goal with that sort of hardware is people try and make it sound larger than the actual hardware. So it's like to write music that's very not video game music, but with that kind of sound palette. So
it's capable of sounding, very full. And yeah, like I don't know. There's an inherent fun and excitement of not just using synths.
it's kind of like you tried to write music but using like violins and cellos. So it's like you're using like a wildly
Something that
different
doesn't make
sound
sense.
palette,
Yeah.
but to sound like punk music and not classical music.
Yeah.
A good analogy that a friend of ours used in it, just describing it, is like because it's such a simple. It's originally such a simple tool. It's like just making a masterpiece out of crayons.
It's kind of like that. It's also just like taking apart the things that you had when you were growing up and trying to use them. It's like the same thing as like, it's like when DJs first, were coming out and like the whole hip hop thing. People were like, "Oh, are you like record music?" It's like, no, I'm like just trying to like, I don't have instruments, so I'm trying to like make something out of nothing, or what could perceive to be as nothing, and take like the magic within it and make it go, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's less about the stuff that it is and more about the stuff that it makes, I guess.
So I know that you've listed like Beach Boys and Weezer and bands like that.
Mm-hmm.
What about like current bands? Like who do you like to play with?
Yeah. I've been listening to, well, we've been on tour for the past 2 months, so we have had a lot of things in constant rotation in the band. Delicate Steve from New Jersey, we've been listening to a lot. Really, really awesome instrumental, like triumphant, champion music. It's really good.
Did the drive to Nashville listening to the Death Set's new album?
Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic.
That's
really
it.
good.
They're rad. Also, Venga Boys,
Their new album,
their new album.
Eiffel 65.
Their new album.
greatest hits.
Yeah. I don't know. Other stuff we've been listening to? I guess like.
What's new that just came out?
Oh, we've been listening to the new Heidecker and Wood album from Tim and Eric, or from Tim Heidecker. It's like this pastiche kind of thing of like yacht rock style things.
Yeah,
but
like
done actually well.
Dan.
Yeah,
It's
like
really
a lot
good.
of very like faux 70s like adult pop rock, but
Yeah,
like Michael McDonald, but like
Yeah.
it's satire to the most like dry.
It's like dad rock, and it's like it's not, you can't call it a parody because it's not like supposed to be like funny.
It's
it
just-
just sounds like what it's supposed to sound like.
It is,
and for
like-
that reason, like when they get it right, it just makes you smile.
It's a
And
perfect homage.
Yeah, it's awesome. I guess that's what we've been listening to.
James' favorite is Adebisi Shank.
Oh yeah, from Ireland.
Thank you, Ari.
They're awesome. You should have mentioned it earlier.
Yeah. Adebisi Shank. They're semi-instrumental, right?
It's been in the car a
It's
lot.
pretty much this now.
Yeah. They're just like a sweet electronic / rock
Punky stuff.
hybrid.
Yeah, balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall.
You guys are instrumental too.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever intend to add vocals or?
Yeah, I mean, we thought about it. Like, if we ever do, it would be like in an ornamental way. We never like try to have like lyrics with like narrative or like a message or anything like
Well,
that.
like we're not trying to get a singer, but
Yeah,
it's not against like adding
Yeah.
that sound.
yeah.
So have you played in Nashville ever?
Yeah, we were just actually at the end, just over a year ago, on tour with a bunch of our friends who are just other amazing chip musicians. Starscream, who came with us from New York, and our friends from the UK, Saber Pulse and Henry Homesweet, and
Yeah,
our
that's
friend Magic Hammer, who was living in
yeah.
Nashville at the time, who was really, really overdue for some new material because he's just the best.
He basically just makes music that sounds like Dragon Force and Japanese like J-pop.
Shibuya, like
No, not even Shibuya, just like straight up like
It's not even Japanese, though. No, it's like proper.
So like
that's
Euro
like,
pop.
That's
Euro-
proper,
Euro
like,
Europop. Yeah, I guess.
That's like hardcore trance, basically. I mean, they're like speed trance, hardcore trance, but with Dragon Force. It's a
yeah, but
strong
with
metal influence too.
very strong metal. Yeah, no, it's awesome.
And so yeah, I mean, we were here a year ago. It's great.
Do
We're here tonight.
Do you like Nashville and South?
Yeah.
Again, my experience with it was being in like the alley behind the end, like puking and dying because I was really sick. So that sucked, but I think Nashville is awesome.
My sickness came
Feeling.
like the day before. After.
I mean, basically,
don't know.
there are just so many things that rhyme with Nash that are cool, like crash, thrash,
Thrash.
bash,
Smash.
smash. They're all just things that you can add Vil to the end, and it sounds cool. So
Sounds great.
I would assume that Nashville is no different from like Smashville or Crashville in terms of being a cool place. So
Yeah, I actually had some family here for a while. I'd come to town every now and again. That was when I was 8 or 9. So I mean, I guess I was an awful lot like not being in Nashville.
What
So
about the whole country music?
yeah, I'm a big Conway Twitty fan.